Well, folks, oh, bro. Uh, how we doing? How we doing, folks here? Glad you guys could make it. Um, little did you or I know that we were going to be having live stream at 8:33. Um, yeah. Um, let's get into the comments. Oh man. Oh yeah. Is he breaking down another door? Feels like that emotionally. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Ryan thinks so. We gotta walk on. He gonna walk on with a backwards hat in front door. The front door, or maybe another delicious meal. I'm late, but I made. And there it is. There it is. You see, there was supposed to be a quick little nap. It's been a long day. I've gotten some stuff done. And I was like, you know what? This is my time. I take a nap. And then I'm popping. I can't even snap. I've never, I guess I can a little bit with the left hand. Right hand. This is my time. Little cat nap. Little bippity boppity boo right on the live stream. So this is fresh Daniel just rolling at this point. Pure adrenaline. Yeah, Ryan's laughing. Bro. Chris James, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. More. Good morning, sunshine. Oh my word! Howdy for Northern Lower Michigan Stings. What is going on, sir? Oh, what is going on? Oh man. Oh man. Ryan. Oh hey. Yes. Yes, sir. Delaware, what is going on? What up? Well, apparently I am up now. We got a guest speaker here, Bella. She's joining us, I guess. Come on, say hi. Come here. Since we're making this about everything else, but what the deal is, we got Miss Bella. You have any words of bark wisdom you can share with us? Oh, just the tongue, just the tongue. She's a sweetie. Mwah. And then we got Ryder. Come on, step up to the plate. I'm first in plate. Come on. Hop up. Come here, Mr. Tongue, Mr. Lecky. We really do call him that. Mwah. Yeah, he got a little bump on his head not too long ago, right here, and there's blood and everything. We still don't know what really happened with that, but it's healing up pretty good now. So he's more of a dive bomber. He doesn't rise to the occasion a whole lot here, but yeah, we got our co-host here. Man, With the door in the wood. Excellent. No, we did not have to break down the front door or the bedroom door. Bella, we don't even have a lock on. We don't even have a handle on the bedroom door still. We were able to salvage the other door, and Bella has not locked any other locks since then. Locked us out or locked herself in anywhere. Dude, if she can pick my gun safe lock, she could fit in there. She can make it work. I just hope she doesn't lock herself in. Ben Iron Bands, what's going on? I'm late. I'm late. That's what's happening. Glad to have you here, sir. Thibodeau, who cares about all that? Where is the food? Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. I love my boxer dogs. There you go. They can be a handful, but then most people don't see when there's boxers, most people see the crazy zoomy wacko side, like they're freaking nuts. And then there's this when nobody's looking or nobody else but homeowners or whatever are home. There's what I see most of the time with boxers. They're just little snuggle bugs or something. Well, besides this, there was actually supposed to be other things happening. Actually, we do need to talk a little bit. So tomorrow. Oh, shoot. All right, never mind. That's got to change. Oh man. So, raise your hand in the chat if you saw my video that I put out today. Give me a little wave. Give me a little whoop, 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 whoop. Little action there. If you saw the video already, I just posted it like 4 o'clock, somewhere in there, 3-4 o'clock. So there hasn't been a whole lot of time to see that, but we got Ryan. He's watched it 4 times, 2 times, maybe just 1 time. So Ronnie Knuckles with Spearcrest Digital, the person who built my website, I'm having him on the channel. And due to conflicting time scheduling things that he has been thrown his way, I wanted him on the channel tonight. It was not able to work out. So without me thinking, we pushed it to tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow night we have somebody else who goes live. So that's not going to happen. And it was going to be 8:30. Well, actually, wait a minute. It was going to be 9 o'clock Eastern time, which is basically the end of. We'll see about that. Tomorrow, be looking there. There will be, I think now, there will be a live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So not what this says up here, wherever this is. What am I doing? 8 o'clock Eastern time. It will be 9 o'clock. We are going to be talking through with Ronnie Knuckles more about the website, talking through website stuff that's not on my pay grade. So if you have questions, if you want to pick the brain just in general about website stuff, more if you're trying to tackle that yourself and you don't have that outsourced, tomorrow night will be a time you can get some information, learn more about what he was able to do for me. If you are interested, check that out. Tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. the earlier situation with myself was not a part of that plan. Uh, but yeah. Ryan, nice work. I'm finishing up my website currently. Nice, man. Very good. If there's anything at all that can be added for extra ideas or something, check out tomorrow night. Yeah, awesome. Chris, boom, let's go. If you already watched the YouTube video that I posted earlier, very good. Yeah, just being fully transparent. Yeah, had a little nappage earlier. Thought I was going to have a lot more energy, and I got a lot more energy now. So we're rolling now. But yeah. Besides all of those things, how has October treated you? We're halfway through. It's the 15th. What is this looking like for you guys? I know for myself, I frankly just have not been getting the calls that I kind of expected. Those who have called have booked for the most part. Except I actually drove past. I did a concrete dumpster just recently, and the place where I dump for free, that is right next to one of the larger competitors. And every time I've driven past, of course you look. Usually they would have 10, 15, maybe 25 dumpsters. They probably have close to 100. That's my guess. At any given time that I've seen. So I drive past there the other day, and there is no less than like 70 dumpsters there, sitting in line, all the row. I mean, there might have been even more. Not new cans, beat to death, ugly, different colors of red dumpsters, just in line, nothing going on. I've never seen that before. From them, at least. I haven't been stalking them, once a week or something. Every single, time I'm down, I don't drive around to the competitors and look in their yards or anything. But I honestly, that might have been their whole deal. Just sitting right there. So, like I said, it ain't just me. In my local area, it is the big boys as well. Significantly from what I was seeing. So, thanks, bro. Oh, Sleeping Beauty's awake. Well rested is what I like to call it. Bro, so I said this earlier. I don't know if you heard it or not. Thanks for the comment, bro. So, trying to figure out scheduling stuff. I was supposed to have Ronnie Knuckles from Spearcrest Digital on tonight at 8, and then it was going to be 9 to squeeze in after some stuff he has going on tonight. That then got pushed to tomorrow, and then it was going to be at like 8:30, and then to be safe, we said 9, and then I freaked out for a moment here a little bit ago. I'm like, oh no, that's the middle of your stream. I'm not trying to have my stream during somebody else's stream, whatever. That's just not how I want to roll. So, but then I realized, well, you're probably done. You start at 8 or 7 Central your time, 8 my time, about an hour. Boom. So tomorrow's live stream, we're going to do a live stream tomorrow. It's going to be at 9 Eastern tomorrow. So if you are interested, we're going to be chatting through the website, but website stuff in general, talking through stuff. So we dodged a bullet there. I do not want to be bippity bopping during somebody else's stream. So the old panic mode there was like, oh no. So ain't gonna happen. Thibodeau, last week was wicked slow, like the start of school slow. Bounced back this week. So yeah. I think there could be a number of reasons why. I don't think, from what I've heard from other people, it's not everywhere just going to zero. Last time this year, I should be up from last year, and I'm not. So there's any number of reasons why. We definitely have an election happening. That's a thing. I do think people are kind of deeply concerned about that for many reasons. We also have a pretty serious and important thing going on in the South and up the East Coast, I guess. That's been going on with the flooding and the hurricanes and everything going on. It has our attention for a good reason. I'll just say that. It's not a distraction. It's people are sending cash to help as they, I mean, they don't have a gun to their head, but they if they can, I think it's a good thing that they're doing that. So anyways, I think those are pretty big reasons for a country. And I've gone through as Josh has mentioned before, I've gone through, made sure my phone number worked, and I know I've been getting calls and I've got stuff booked, but it's not where it could have been. So I'm like, check on my ads, check on Google ads, check on Facebook ads, tweak some stuff, and what can you do? I do have some with the new logo. I do have some brand new brochure, the trifold brochures. They're already shipped, and some new business cards. And I plan to be getting some donuts and popping in places. That's going to be a staple of a thing that happens this wintertime, basically closing out the year. I am not the guy who shows up with a smile and, well, I mean, maybe that part, but nervous as all get out. Hey, here to drop off some donuts. Want to see if I can learn more about your business, see if I can be a help to you at all. And kind of, start those relationships. The butterflies, in your stomach, trying to break out. And that's definitely the situation I would be in, but I want to be intentional like that. That's going to happen. So, Adam, my residential one in Dunn calls have been slow all year. Contractors have been keeping me busy. October has been good so far. There you go, Adam. Glad to hear that. Very good. Very good. That's a blessing. The dog on the bed is doing subtle foreshadowing. Now they're both there just living. Never cross streams. Yes. Okay. Twice. Did I already? Oh, you did? Oh, you changed. Flippers and contractors have been keeping me so far. October's good. Gotcha. Turtles, how is everyone doing tonight, man? Well, evidently if you just joined the live stream, there were some folks waiting on me. Apparently I owe you guys dinner. Whoever was here earlier, I owe you guys dinner at some point. Because the stream did not start at 8:00. I can just tell you that. if you're just joining. Let me know if I owe you dinner. Send me a message, guys. We will have to get together at the Lone Star Dumpster Showcase. Let me know. I will cut mine right at 8 p.m. Central and direct people straight to yours after. Let's go. Sweet. If that's actually cool, I appreciate that, man. That'll be cool. We'll get a little website action deal going there. So, man, it's like I'm hiding down. You can't see me here. I want to like lower this a little bit or something. I feel weird about that. All right. Bernard Biz waving. Very good. Okay, you did see the video. All right. Yeah, tomorrow, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're making it happen with the Ronnie Knuckles. So it'll be cool. And hello, everyone. Hope all is doing well this week from Gator Dumpsters in San Antonio, Texas. Very cool. Glad to have you here. How's business going down there? I do have one thing I need your help with. And this actually is kind of a full conversation about this. So let me finish up the last couple things here. We're going to get into it. So Turtles, you are a good man, Josh, dude, for real. I appreciate it. And I just don't want to screw him over or have a competitive whatever. Of all the hours and all the days that we could go live, I'm definitely not trying to schedule during anybody else's thing. So really not trying to be that dude. Ryan, how's Sequence working for you? Dude, it's working. I just recently got full steam to confirm everything and get it going, but I have had money go into the income account for Sequence, and then the dispersion happened. All of the rules that I set in place were sent out, and I'm gonna just keep on lowering this. I guess it's not doing a whole lot, but that's a little bit better. So yeah, it's working well. So full disclosure, I've done another like one-on-one with the Sequence people, talking through how I want to have it set up, if it's right, just really getting another pair of eyeballs on the deal. And so that went well. I then asked, I was like, so do you guys work with creators? Is there, I truly think this would be a help to the whole dumpster business industry, especially guys who maybe this is your first business and you're not as experienced. And it would be a help to have multiple accounts to be able to save money back for new equipment, new trucks, rainy days, winter, if that's a big issue for you, those kind of things. And anyway, so if there's a way to get a bigger, better deal, something for you and for me as well. And they said, yep, we do have a creator thing you can go through and have a better deal basically for your fellow industry people. And so I chatted with a guy from Sequence, really good guy. We chatted. He really didn't know a whole lot about this industry, and what basically in the last 4 or 5 years we've come from nothing and been able to make a pretty big impact countrywide on the waste industry. And so he was really interested to learn about that. He actually apparently he knew about Lafayette and about Purdue Boilermakers. Now, as far as sports go, basketball, you probably need to know about Purdue or you have your head in the sand. As far as football goes, there's not a whole lot to say. Uh, it's rough. It's real rough. Hard to watch sometimes. It's counseling is provided type of a situation. Like, um, you know, it's one of those painful things. But, anyways, good conversation with him. I do believe we are going to be having him. We'll probably do a video together, talk through more of stuff that I'm sure I missed. And then we're going to have him on the live stream as well and answer questions. If you guys are interested at all, picking his brain on different things, if this could be a tool, all it is a tool. You can do this and do it manually yourself, knock yourself out. That's what everybody's done basically up until now. This is now a potential tool that, if you see it providing enough value in your business and it saves you time and headache, and frankly, making sure you don't spend money that you wish you would have saved a little bit here, there over time, and it adds up, maybe this is the tool for you. So we're going to be having him on the live stream, and it'll be a fun time. So tools are great. And to segue into the next that was slick. To segue into the next topic I would like to talk about, tools, and specifically, oh my word, Josh, I got it to work. I got the thing to work. Okay. I'm going to be putting a poll out there. I didn't know I could have StreamYard running with all the overlay stuff and the pulling up your comments thing, as well as going back to the original studio for YouTube and being able to put out a poll or anything else I wanted to do. So this is mind blowing at this point. But I'm going to be putting out a poll in just a second. But first, let me set this up for you. So, I'll be in Texas Sunday morning before the show. Nice. Josh recommended a good place. Let's go, dude. I'm gonna be, apparently I'll be buying some breakfasts or lunches or dinner or something for some guys. Anybody who waited here, be honest, but tell me. I really will buy you some lunch. So it's the least I can do. So let me know. One more comment, and then we're gonna get into it. So much appreciated. Turtles Ryan, don't tell me Hutchins barbecue. Texas Twinkies are fire. Let's go. I'm down for a Texas Twinkie, whatever in the world that involves. I don't even know. I'm here for it. So I have been working on the weekends for years. Regularly, every weekend, every other weekend in spurts, maybe once a month, but there's always something being done. And if you're doing maintenance on your truck, there's fluids, filters that got to be done with the amount of miles we're putting on our trucks. It's more than a day. It's more than a regular personal daily driver. It's not as much as I was putting on my trucks in RV transport, over 100,000 miles a year easily. There's some other guys who it would like close to 200 almost. At some point, that's not legal with how many days and how many miles and hours you can go. But honestly, Adam, Dog and Sons, next time I roll through Lafayette, dude, I got you. Adam, come through, man. I'll hit you with the Dog and Sons. I guess if they're not closed during winter action, I don't remember when they shut that down, but come through Lafayette, man. I'll treat you to some Dog and Sons. Heck yeah. Nice. I could go for a Twinkie. Can't we all? Come on, you know. But talking about trucks, talking about, for my previous YouTube channel, putting on 100K a month, a year is no big deal. Chris has 180K on my Ford the first year. It's no joke. Like, that's where I come from. That's the mentality I come from. I buy the truck. I drive it until the wheels disintegrate. It rusts apart. My Ram 17, I was in it for 7 years, roughly. I've got 715,000 miles on it. I slowly transitioned off the road as this side hustle of a dumpster business increased. Less miles overall each year, kind of tapering down as more of those miles were local miles. My mentality was, I drive this to 1,000,000 miles. I drive this until this thing falls apart. Original engine, original transmission. Most people don't believe me. 68 RFE original transmission on a Dodge or a Ram. And it's just babying it. It's just maintenance, all those things. I then bought a Ram 17 from a buddy. The transmission had blown, not because the transmission blew itself, but a leak because of something, another failure caused the transmission fluid line to get a hole in it, lose all the fluid. You know what happens after that. So if it were not for something else that failed and started rubbing against that line, it would probably still have the original transmission on that as well. I firmly believe that. But regardless, I bought that truck, put a new transmission in it. It's a 17. It's newer. It's nicer. Interior wise, much better, well maintained than my 12 was. I have the dogs in there and all that, dog hair, all the fun stuff. But I had this mentality from RV Transport that I took into the dumpster business. You run it until it falls apart. But that also means a ton of work, a ton of repairs, a ton of fluid filters, maintenance, all that stuff. And that basically eats up my weekends. And so the last several weekends, and even during the week sometimes, after I'm done, instead of working on the business here on the computer, instead of doing a number of different things, putting out YouTube videos, all sorts of stuff. I have like 5 videos that I have not been able to edit. And I'm just now starting to touch. I've been silent, on the channel, as well as doing other things in the business that I wanted to do. I wasn't able to do because I'm out there playing kiddie games with the stinking truck, doing a lot of repairs that it needed to be done. Some things were, it was the time to repair them. Other things, it was preventative. But I'm sitting here going, here's the question. Do you keep something that's already, for me, that truck has over 500,000 miles on it. My older truck has over 700,000 miles on it. I'm looking at over 1.2 million miles on pickup trucks. We're not talking about a Kenworth. We're not talking about even my Chevy 6500 that's still under CDL, but it's got beefier, bigger parts that do last a lot longer. So it's not weird for a higher mileage with that kind of going on. We're talking about pickup trucks that have over 1 million miles together. And of all the maintenance that I've done, my other channel started off as a maintenance channel, as a repair channel, because I was doing maintenance so often, I was able to keep the content flowing on that channel, just talking about my truck repairs, because I was putting on over 1,000, 2,000, close to 3,000 miles a week. So it has just slowly gotten through my head. No one can say you have commitment issues. Dude, in pretty much everything in my life, if I start something, you pretty much have to drag me away from it. There has to be a real good reason why. I left RV Transport because I got married. I'm like, I'm going to be home. I'm going to be available. Apparently, I'm going to be sleeping through live streams in my bed while my wife is working on the house and I'm just doing nothing, apparently. I'm married up, as you can see. Bellet Ryder's going to town back there on something. I don't know what's happening. So I'm doing all this time. I'm putting all this money into a truck. I actually just paid off the Ram 12. Now, technically, I've paid it off like twice because somebody was willing to give me a loan for a crazy low interest rate. I took all the cash that I could out of it, paid off other higher interest loan interest rates for other things altogether. It was phenomenal. It was incredible. So it's not really paying off the truck loan itself. That's been paid off a long time ago, years ago. I was able to, yeah. So I'm looking at, I have two older trucks that I basically have a life sentence with. Me and both trucks together, we are just sitting, three peas in a pod, basically. I see maintenance, I see repairs constantly. Well, one goes down, no problem. I've got a second one. That one potentially has just as much work that I've got to put into it more and more regularly than a brand new truck or even a less than 100,000 miles. 80,000 miles seems like you haven't even broke it in. You haven't even anything. Like, have you even driven it? Have you even started it yet? Like, to me, that's my mentality. That's where I come from. With the amount of miles you can put on these trucks, if you take care of them, they can last for just about forever. Sometimes I can't speak to Ford or Chevy. I'm just gonna put that out there, but Dodges, don't be dumb, but you can make it happen. I can say he has commitment issue over commitment. Oh, my word. Oh, Dan. Hey, Dan says, I love me a good truck. I love him too. If I had a purpose for, I had a fourth truck, a Ford 7.3. I had no purpose for it. I had to sell it. I had to get rid of it. So where I'm at now, I've got two older trucks. I'm just like, dude, I'm putting so much more time. And frankly, it's not just the payment that I did have until I just paid it off. The payment for the truck plus all the repairs, spreading the repairs. I just spent like $3,000. Most of that was for the 17, the whole front end, everything. And then all of my time and labor. I did have a buddy who helped me out a little bit. And I've paid him a little bit to try to be a blessing to him as we're, working on this thing. But it's like, dude, it's the truck. It's the insurance. It's the monthly payment. It's then all of the parts. And then maybe more importantly than anything, it's my time, my energy, sucking the life out of me. I have physically been, if you've ever worked on a truck more than putting air in the tire, I've put multiple days working on the truck. I don't know how mechanics do it. They've figured out all the cheat codes to not be, grunting and going nuts or something. But multiple days where I'm physically exhausted from just working on a truck. It's not making me more money. I have to do it because that truck will no longer be in service unless I do. I don't want to pay somebody else because I know I'm going to pay through the freaking nose. I'm not willing to do that. If I know how to do it and I have the tools to do it, I'm going to do it myself. But at the rate at which I have to do that for these trucks is stupid. It's dumb. Like I want to punch somebody in the face when I think about that. Like it's a lot. So where I'm at, I am considering selling either one or both of those trucks. They're high mileage. They have been taken care of. I got stacks of receipts for all the parts, and then I've done the work. I've shown half of the repairs on my other channel throughout the years of all the things that I have done, learning from YouTube University, trying to improve YouTube University, showing every little thing that goes into these repairs, every socket, every extension, every hold it like this and pray and like bite your lip and then it'll go. I've done that. But I'm considering getting rid of possibly one or two those trucks that are high mileage that I have put so much into, and I know I won't get what I have in it back. I know what I have, you know, it's not going to be like that. But switching to either a brand new truck or a almost brand new truck for the first time ever. And honestly, my mentality has had to change. It's had to shift from what it was to what it could be and very well might be sometime soon. I don't know. Oh, we got a couple comments here. Let me pop that in. Anna, can't say anything. I have a 05 Dodge Cummins mega cab, like the mega cab. Pull stuff daily. Damn horsework. I can find parts anywhere for right now today. Yeah. Older trucks, there's tons of videos on how to do the repairs yourself at this point. The parts are readily available. Aftermarket parts are everywhere. It's like the newer trucks have less videos, less parts available, less aftermarket. Like all of those things go into however old your truck is. Absolutely. And that's been a huge blessing for me. Readily available, no big deal for these trucks. And now I'm thinking about changing some things up. Little Junkers, what's going on? What's up from South Atlanta? Always love the content. Thank you for that. I'm getting ready to drop 10K on transmission on a 19 F550. Wow. I feel your pain. Hashtag Little Junkers. Man, first of all, God bless you. You're about to drop 10K on a trans. I hope it's an Allison. I think that's their range. But wow. It adds up. It adds up, man. It's for real. Sorry, 06. Oh, 06 Dodge. Gotcha. So I'm gonna put a poll out here. Let me see what the question is gonna be. There we go. We can do more than one poll, but I'm putting this first one kind of flat out there. Should I buy a new truck? If you've heard everything I've just gone through, what would you do? I guess another option could be not yet. You know, maybe not right now. Sell both trucks before you walk into the dealership. Have both trucks sold, all the cash in hand. Quite frankly, the 12. KBB says one thing: reality and what people would actually pay for the trucks, completely different thing. It's just not the same conversation. The Ram 2500 that I put a brand new trans in after my buddy had it and it blew up. And because of that issue that I spoke about earlier, I just put $3K into the front end, doing just about everything. I mean, unreal. A lot of time, a lot of labor. KBB says that's up to 19 grand. It's got 556,000 miles on it. Everything else looks brand new. The outside, little minor, little dings, not really dents. It's clean. It's clean. Interior, super clean. Everything works. No issues with that. Like, it's just, it rolls. The 12, it runs. Everything, like, it's deleted. a whole other conversation, but I don't think, I think Carvana, I got an email. Carvana offered me like 6K instant price, 6K. I'm sure they would retract that and somehow give me like $50 or something. But it runs a working 3,500 dually. Half the truck's brand new. I've made so many replacement repairs on that. Turbo is less than 200,000. Injectors are less than 300,000. There's a lot going on to it, but and a 10 nice, that was the price on the last trans. We put in the 06 Dodge, all billet parts, all goodies, no problem after that. That's the way to go. Nice. Very nice. It's definitely an investment though. Absolutely. You are committed. That's some serious cash dropping on there. Chris, one positive is that you have your other vehicle to put around if you sell both and then wait a little bit before biting the bullet. Well, so if I sold both trucks, both Ram, the 12 and the 17, I will only have the roll-off truck. So no, I'm not taking that through the drive-through. I would just be down to the 06 roll-off truck. So that's definitely not ideal for that. But at that point, I would definitely have another truck by the time both of those are gone. Kara's car, and then I would have nothing after that. So we got 9 votes so far. Thank you for giving me your input, guys. I might do a couple follow-up polls here to have you guys engage. Now that I know that you can do a poll, even with StreamYard, I'm kind of kicking myself. But there's definitely times I wanted to get some more interaction from you guys, and I was not able to. So should you buy a new truck? 60%. We got 10, 11 votes. 60, 40, right in there. Some people flip-flopping. If you said no, could you please tell me why? I really got to know. Why would you not? I now don't have a payment. It's being fully transparent. I do not have a payment on either the 17 that's newer that I just put $3,000 into, a new transmission into. Don't have a payment on that, and I don't have a payment on the 12, which it's connected to it, but it was for debts for other things. Why should I not get a new truck? Or I guess the most lightly used truck possible that might as well be new. As far as the losing that depreciation as soon as it rolls off the lot, why should I not get a new truck? Where am I at? Oh, I'm behind. Anna, yeah, but a new truck costs like $100K. Diesel, not worth it right now. We think rather get used and fix it the way we like it. That's where I've lived. That's where I've been at. The trucks that I've looked at, it would probably be a 2,500, and the price range that I have looked is between like 50 and like 75. That would be brand new. I think there's a few I saw that were used around the 50 range as well, 40s ish. And I know I could get a pretty decent truck for less than 100K miles and maybe be in the 30s, low 40s, something like that. Chris, I got you. Didn't realize you sold the Ford. Gotcha. That vehicle got totaled in an accident, not by me or Kara, somebody else who had borrowed it. Insurance covered the whole deal, and that is gone. So unfortunately, that's what happened. Nobody was hurt though. That's the biggest thing for me, but that is gone. So no, I guess I got my bike. I might need to air up the tires in that thing in the garage. And also no diesel P needed. No def, baby. Yeah, definitely feel that on the older truck. Older equals simple. Simple usually means less things that could go wrong, opposed to that complex, newer stuff that's electronic. All the dumb sensors that they got going on. I definitely get that. Definitely get that, Anna. That's what I've loved. My 12 Ram, the dually, no def P, nothing, no P problems with the pump in the lines getting clogged and having issues there. The 12 was the last year on the Rams, at least. I know there's other years for different makes. The Rams it was shooting diesel, injecting diesel into the exhaust to burn out the exhaust that way. But because that's not efficient and that's environmentally everything in the world, that's when they switched in 13 on the Ram to the def. So definitely enjoyed that, not being a ridiculous thing, but obviously I was eating fuel. You could just about see the fuel gauge go, so definitely a thing. Let's see, Little Junkers. I was floored when I first got the quote, but after shopping around, that's in the ballpark. I can save a few bucks, but like Daniel said, need the truck to make money. Yes. And it will be doing that. Buying a pickup truck with a 2500, that will be happening. There are other things that are in the mix right now in my business. I will be needing a pickup truck. I've got my roll-off truck that I can do standard cans. I could technically still do switch and go cans. I'm standard rail at this point. So other things are in the play. I will be needing a pickup truck. It will be making me money. Jack of all trades. What is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. I missed the beginning. But new trucks with warranty are the way to go if you have the consistent business. I have a $1,060 payment for the next 84 months, but it has a 125,000 mile warranty. So I'm covered for the whole life of the loan, technically, unless I end up putting up over 125K miles before the 7 years. Dude, you are committed, dude. Wow. And that's the thing. Like, I have been paying $635 a month on the one truck. I've been paying between doing refinances or paying it off entirely, or refinancing it back up to what they say there's value in that 12 that I had. I was paying between $500 and $600 a month. I don't think it ever went above $700 for a payment for a pickup truck. And if I sold the two trucks, I don't know what I could honestly get out of them. I'm hoping combined above 10, probably less than 20, being honest with myself. Or maybe not even that. Let me know what you think. Obviously you haven't, you don't know everything about the trucks and see them in person, but yeah, it's just like, man, I'm getting nickeled and dimed all the way to the auto parts store and Rock Auto, and I'm paying the lowest prices I possibly can, buying parts online, doing it myself. I already have the tools. Dollars and cents, I'm paying the lowest amount I can, and yet it's still probably close to $1,000 a month, adding up all the parts, the repair. If I paid myself the time to do the stupid work, easily over $1,000 a month, and the cost of what I could have done for the business, sitting right here, getting stuff done, going out there to do something, to talk to talk to babies, talk to people. And I got to bring it up every time I hear somebody say, shake hands, kiss babies. My mind, I don't know. I don't think I'm dyslexic, but every time my mind goes, shake babies, kiss hands. And I'm very visual. So I'm literally picturing shaking a baby, which is just terrible, but also kissing somebody's hand. Like, what? Oh my gosh. So ridiculous. So anyways, I don't know where I got off on that, but Thibodeau, my opinion, your Dodge makes you no money going into winter. I would hold what you have and ask again in the spring. Winter can be hard. I think you know this as well as anyone. This is true. This is absolutely true. Winter is definitely sketchy for us. Certainly, people in the more northern states. I do believe I've got things in place that I am covered through winter, or so I think. Um, I would be fine with just selling one of them, keeping the cash, put it in the account, sit, wait till spring. No, it can't hurt, I guess, to post them on the Facebook Marketplace. Frankly, I could make some videos, put it on my other channel where I'm talking about my trucks. Like, hey, if you want to buy the truck that I have worked on for years and you've seen me do the work on the stinking channel itself, you have an opportunity to buy it. Like RV transporter groups, maybe they'd be interested in the higher mileage truck for something. But they're diesels, so it is what it is. Jack of all trades. Unlike you, I try to fix stuff myself, and it ends up costing me a lot of time. And dude, like our time is worth something, man. It's not zero. I can tell you that. I do believe my time is worth more and more as I go, as I learn, as I've gotten the experience. My potential output of value has grown since I first started, certainly. And not to be tooting our horns, but like that should be the case. As we grow our business, we learn more. We know how to run our business. We know how to go deeper into certain areas of the business that bring us that return, that marketing, that advertising, different things, building those relationships. Like it's worth something. Absolutely. And so it's hard to put some of those things into dollars and cents, but it's definitely a thing that we've got to consider. And I have a business buddy, got a new truck 7 months ago, was in the shop for 5 months of the time he owned it and still had to make the payments. They do not give you a truck to run heavy duty when down. That's a thing. That's a gulper right there. That's tough to swallow. Wow. 5 months down. Unbelievable. You looking at a diesel or gasser? I am definitely diesel all the way. Nothing. I don't know if I'll ever own a gas truck again. Just stopping power, and obviously the get up and go and the longevity. RV transport has ingrained it into me at this point. If you're doing any type of truck stuff, it might as well be a diesel for the most part, in my opinion. And I heard of that. So that's a big reason I paid for the warranty. They're supposed to give you a F250 or better until my truck is fixed if it goes down before the 7-year warranty. That is good to know. That is good to ask about. I will definitely be asking about that if I go new and get a warranty. And also, we put 70,000 miles plus a year easily all the way to 90 miles a year warranty. Won't last us maybe 2 to 3 years, maybe. Eric, sell them package deal for 20. I would love that. I would love that, frankly. Being honest with myself, where I can literally point to parts. That's 2,000. All of that right there, that's 1,500. Like I can, like, and they're just, being replaced more recently. I can literally walk around, and easily do that. But a package deal does not sound like a bad thing. Throwing 2 trucks at somebody. They both have toolboxes. They both have fifth wheels, and they both have auxiliary fuel tanks already plumbed in, set to go. Press a button, boom, go. So there's value in that, certainly for somebody in RV transport. Potentially my target audience for buying. After that, we pay to fix, so we think different. I got you. Yeah. And for, like I said, I've replaced probably everything on the 12 myself from YouTube videos and time at least once. Everything besides literally the transmission and the engine, and I guess the axles. Every U joint, every wheel hub, everything, dude. Like electronic cords as well, hoses. Everything has been done at least once. The radiator. I don't know how many water pumps. Everything, man. Everything. Half the trucks. It's wild. Half the trucks new, half the trucks not, or somewhat used. Anna, your trucks 4x4, let us know. We might buy them if you still sell them. They're both 4x4, the dually and the 2500, the 17. Yeah, they're both go-getters. And the transmission on the 17 that I just put in less than 10,000 miles ago, it's got I think a 3 or 4 year warranty on it, or 100,000 mile warranty on that trans. No issues. I've done the transmission fuel, filters and fluid. You're supposed to do that within the first 5,000 miles of getting the transmission. It's a Jasper transmission, 0 issues so far. So, wow, Anna, yeah, I wouldn't pay for the warranty in your shoes. Yeah, that is just different. And that's where I come from RV transport. It's just a different world, different use for the same tool. And it's honestly, I've considered making a video about it. I don't know how many people will even care, but RV transport is not the same as dumpsters being local. And it's taken a while for that to really sink in. I'm not putting, with how local I have been. Now, obviously on the roll-off truck, I put some miles on that, but it ain't 100,000+ a year. It's nowhere close. Getting my radius honed in a little bit more. I'm saving myself miles. My technically my revenue generated, from RV transport, getting paid $1.50, almost $2 a mile, maybe, to this. If I'm taking it per mile, getting paid, going to the maintenance account or doing different things, it's a whole lot more, because it's just that many lower miles. Oh, Anna, living in Texas, a short trip to the store could be 30 to 40 miles. That is definitely different. In any direction, I could drive for 10, maybe 15 minutes, which is less than 10 miles, probably, going through the city. And I'm looking at a cornfield in just about any direction that I go. 15-ish minutes. Almost maybe 20 minutes going south, because I'm on the north side, but I'm just in a different situation. And the thing is, like, I'm not trying to convince anybody else to switch from my thinking to my old thinking to my new thinking. At least for me, like, it's personalized. Like, I'm not everybody else. I don't live where everybody else lives. Like you said, 30, 40 miles to go to the store. Like, I can't even imagine that. Like, it's just different. And we've got to calibrate. We've got to acknowledge, okay, here's where I'm at. Here's what I'm doing. This is different than what I was doing. So I'm going to pivot. I'm going to change things. And I haven't been willing to. I've been stubborn until just recently. I've been willing to even ask the question, hey, this is a thing. Well, let's chew on it. Let's talk about all these different factors in this. And I'm seeing more and more validity as I go at getting a newer truck with less than 500,000 miles on it, dude. Like, oh, yes, sir. Need to have a good price mechanic on call, speed dial. Yeah. And frankly, on the new truck, if it's not covered under warranty, I'm probably doing it myself. I could probably do all of those things besides the bigger deal issues that might pop up. I already got all the tools. I know how to do it. I would be getting the same type. I would be getting a Ram truck. So I already know my way around the Ram truck like almost nobody's business. I have a paid off 18 F-250 loaded. It's like money in the bank. It's there if I ever need to turn some quick cash, but it is an emergency transaction only. There you go. Absolutely. Little Junkers, death by 1,000 cuts. As your business grows, your time gets more valuable. Every minute spent working on broken equipment is time not spent making money. To steal a quote from Jack of Hall Trades, let's go. I'm with you, dude. That is death by 1,000 cuts. I feel like I've just been sliced and diced and packaged and sold. I have been sold, dude. It is just, it's wearing on my mind. It's headspace. It's, oh, when I come home, what am I going to do now? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm still working on the truck. Okay. Like I know how to do it. I'm not scared to get dirty. Man, it's just, it's wild. The 17 is short box. It is the 6 foot. So it's not the 5.5. It's like the 6.5 bed on that, or standard size, whatever. Cody, what's going on? What's up from Arkansas? Just jumped in. Hey man, we've had a wild live stream. First 30 minutes, I can't talk about. You'll see it if you watch the playback, but glad to have you here. We're talking about trucks. I'm considering selling my 2 sort of old trucks with a lot of miles because they were used in RV transport, selling one or both of them and getting a new truck or almost used truck, something. Already answered that. Eric, replaced every look. If you know from my other channel, you probably don't. I have replaced every wheel stud and nut known to man. I have probably replaced almost 100 lug nuts and wheel studs because Ram had the wrong torque spec for my year. One of the years that they had the torque spec, it was like 180 something torque spec. It's supposed to be 140. That stretches when you have too much pressure on the studs. That stretches the studs. They shear off. I have replaced every stud on my truck at least once, probably twice. It's absolutely insane. Very upsetting, but yes, I've definitely replaced every lug nut on that 12. That's for sure. Little Junkers, what's the second channel? I want to subscribe. I don't post actual videos on there. I just do live streams on Sunday nights. I've got more videos on that than on here. Close to like 400 total videos. It's called High Mileage Helper. This is the logo, High Mileage Helper. I'm no longer at RV Transport, so I don't have content to put on there besides maybe some truck stuff, but frankly, I haven't had enough time to even make some truck videos. Just because doing the truck work is already overextending myself from the dumpster business. So yeah. But I do appreciate that. But yeah, I do live streams for that community Sunday nights at 8:00 as well. It's a tight knit group. There's lots of guys in RV transport, and they hop on. And it's more than just RV transport. We're talking about food. We're talking about everything else besides RV transport as well. So everybody's welcome if you want to hop over there. It's pretty fun and wild. Yeah, on a light dumpster day, maybe 3 drop-offs would be 120 miles to 160 miles. That's a little bit more than me for most of my customers, for sure. My wife is looking at me. So we're gonna start wrapping it up here. Thibodeau says, dude, you are doubling down on a 19 blackjack reference. Sorry, slow down on all the new stuff you are doing. You are having a good year. Let it build instead of spending it. Especially with this crazy election coming, I do feel that. Having no truck payment for that, I guess it feels like a relief. I'm so used to it. It's just like $635. Yeah, that's just what we do. I've paid that for so long. It's like normal. And maybe it shouldn't be normal. Have some cash, buy cash. I'd love to be able to do that, but also like it's a weight. I don't keep track of how much I do on those trucks, but like having those pickup trucks, and it's just me in my garage most of the time doing stuff seemingly constantly. It is worn on my mind. Takes me away from my wife. A 2-hour job turns into a 2-day job. I mean, it's one of those things. Thibodeau, I already know. You already know what you're doing with diesel trucks and repairs and all that. 100%. But I've been doing it for so long, and I am not called to be a mechanic. God bless all of you who are able to do that, but that is not me. And I know I am spending time, energy, and money. I think honestly more money keeping these trucks on the road than I would be with a new truck payment, with a much, much, much higher chance of not having constant repairs all the time. And that being for years. On my Ram 12, I didn't have issues until any serious issues, more than a light bulb and fluids, filters, general stuff. I didn't have issues until like 300,000 miles. Now, that was like 3-ish years, 2 and some change years. But it just, man, it's been wearing on me so much. I think I would save literal dollars, not just figurative emotions or something, by getting a newer truck. I definitely understand the election year situation and shenanigans, and our country, our government is, I mean, at this point, out to kill us. I don't know. That's what that's where I'm left with the decisions that are made. They don't care about us at all. In fact, they have opposite intentions, but I don't know. This is a real big shaking things up for me, and I've never considered it, and now I am, and yeah, we'll see. Cody, would you talk some about the RV transport insurance costs? CDL, how do you get jobs? Go to that channel for me. Please watch some of those videos. I've got literal hundreds of videos talking about RV transport, as well as how-to videos. If you want to come to the live stream, we will blast you with all that information on there. I can tell you just very quickly here. You lease your truck that you own, or rent, or on payments, whatever, to a transport company. You have your truck underneath their authority, or underneath their authority. They have the big contracts with these manufacturers. They have a load board, or maybe they don't. You call in, you find out where the loads are going. They put half the money on your fuel card that you would get yourself paid from, And then from there, you go deliver. They sign the paperwork. You send in the information and go. Insurance call. You don't have to have a CDL. You can be under 26,000, regular license, depending on your state. Insurance costs with unladen insurance, and some companies have different levels of it. So some of those commercial insurance things, anywhere from a couple $100 to $500, maybe less, depending on your record. They generally require one load a month. So, anyways, that whole other conversation there, a lot to get into with talking about that. Please go to that other channel, High Mileage Helper. One word. I've got hundreds of videos. Most of them are about RV transport and some live streams. Next Sunday, I'll be on the live stream at 8:00 Sunday night. If I can help there too, I'd love to, man. I had to leave slowly over time to dumpsters to kind of transition, but it could be maybe a helpful thing depending on your situation. Doing a little bit of that, but let's see. 33 minutes ago, we had the poll go out. We're sitting at 15 total votes. Should I buy a new truck? 67% say yes. 33 no. So 2-1 on the new truck. I have been 100% no, 0% yes since 2016. I've been no this whole time. Drive it until it disintegrates, and then some if you can. But it's maybe I sell one of them and I keep the other one and buy the new one, and still have a backup pickup or something like that. I don't know. This is a tough thing. Let me know if this would be an interesting video to put out there. I'll try to be a little bit more concise on a video, just throwing out the question, using equipment until it just falls apart. And then the other aspect of this is showing up with a truck, showing up with equipment that is beat to death, that is used, that is looking like it's about to fall apart, that you got 3 wheels left. I'm slightly exaggerating. Doing that versus showing up with a brand new truck or a very nice truck, whatever you want to say, and looking like you're worth what you're charging or more, or raising your prices, driving around town in a solid truck, putting a wrap on the truck, doing something, looking like $1 million rolling down the road. They say perception is everything. I don't know if it's everything, but I think it's more than I've ever been willing to give credit to it ever before. It's definitely a thing. And I can't deny that for multiple reasons at this point. So let's see. Matt says, I'm just getting here. Yes, you need another truck. I appreciate it. Ron, I'd say keep one as a backup. Chris then says keep the 12. That truck the best. Also diversifying. If I got a new 2500, I would then have another option of a 3500 dually. So if the 2500 couldn't do something, the 35 probably can. So good point there. A wrap will make a truck look new. That's true as well. Kind of cheating the system, cover up the imperfection or whatever, make it look clean. Wrapping it up here. Anna says, pimp out the older truck wrap and all the goodies. It is cheaper still. Yeah. I would have to do a lot of cosmetic, the paint chips in the older one. That 12, there's a lot going on there. That would probably, cheaper than a new truck, certainly. But it would not, it would be, I bet it would be $5,000, maybe more, to do that whole thing, to get that looking clean, on a truck with 715,000 miles. Yeah. So thank you guys for chatting with me. We got 16 votes, up to 69%. Yes. There we go. Poll is done. You pay someone else to do it. Yeah. I'm going to be making some decisions, and I'm not saying based on everything that you've heard from me about what I do, how I've done things. I'm also not the guy who makes fast decisions carelessly. I'm trying to, in general, make better decisions faster. Speed to the business. That's a whole other topic conversation. But getting wild with stuff is not my MO. I am generally a lot more calculated. Whether I share a whole lot about stuff or not, my decisions are usually more tactful. So the next video you see will not be me with a brand new truck. But maybe into this winter, there's closeout deals going on with older model trucks that are still sitting on the lot new. They're heavily discounting. I saw one that's discounted like almost $20,000, like stupid cheap for what it is. 23s still sitting there. They're about to have the 25s come out soon, and we'll see. But I may end up waiting until springtime. Who knows about that? So, Anna, but if you want to treat yourself, do it and keep one in case. That's kind of, I originally thought, well, if I get a new truck, I'm selling both trucks, but if I kept one of the trucks, I still have a backup, and it's not costing me money besides a little insurance on the 12. It's next to nothing. I could drop it down to liability or put it in storage same day I need it, call the insurance. Hey, bump it up today. Let's go. I got options there. So guys, I'm going to hop off. I think my wife has been very patient with me. You guys have been patient with me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your input on this stuff. Voting on this decision. I'm not making the decision tonight. I'm not buying the truck tomorrow. But being willing to have the conversation with myself. I've never been willing to until now. And so I want to chew on as much different aspects of it as possible. And thank you for helping me out tonight, guys. Be safe. Have a good week. Tomorrow, 9:00, right after Josh's live stream, I will be going live with Ronnie Knuckles, talking through the website, talking all website stuff in general. If you have questions, if anything, if we can provide value in any way, hop over there right after Josh's live stream, making sure that we're not cutting into his or anything. It'll be great. Make sure you show up to his and then just transfer over after that, if that can be helped. God bless, guys. We'll see you. See you.